All right, looking ahead, the Hood to Coast Portland to Coast race is 1 week away, and now that popular relay event is changing its protocols to meet social distance guidelines. Of course, this because of that recent surge in COVID-19
Yeah, we
cases.
wanted to check in with race organizers about some of the changes this year. So joining us live this morning is Dan Floyd, COO of the Hood to Coast Race Series. Good morning, Dan. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
So, Jenny and I have both run Hood to Coast before. We're previous relay racers, and we know that this is always a huge event. I mean, it's quite the undertaking. Just talk to us a little bit about how you went about organizing such a huge relay this year with everything that's going on.
Well, first, thanks for running, and we hope to see you back out on the course again. And we actually had 24 months this time to plan this event, so we had an extra year to plan for safety measures. It certainly is different, but because of the way the relay course is, and it is naturally really socially distanced, we have 200 miles of race course that we can utilize to ensure safety for the participants. We continue to say, even pre-race, and we will say this post-race, is that we encourage all participants and volunteers, anybody associated with our events, to get vaccinated and wear a mask. But most importantly, going back to the relay course, we are able to distance our start waves and stretch people out and run the race a little bit longer this year than we would have. So we're going to be on the course longer, which allows us to really utilize the 200 miles and create social distancing at the starts, the exchanges, and the finish.
Okay, and so as Emily was saying, we both run it. You are in a van with 5 other people. There's 6 people per van. What are the specific new safety protocols? I know you mentioned masking. I'm assuming that's not while you're actually running.
Masks are we've told everybody, and we will continue to tell everybody participating in the event, whether as a participant or a volunteer, to wear a mask at the starts, the exchanges, and the finish. When participating as a runner or walker, wear a mask when social distancing cannot be achieved. So if you're passing another participant, or if you're running alongside a participant, we encourage you to distance yourselves. But if you cannot distance yourselves, then you should be wearing a face covering while on the course.
Okay, so yeah, it's just going to be something people have to be really, really mindful of. And of course, I think, there are times where you're out there on the course, and as you mentioned, I mean, over 200 miles, you might be the only one on a stretch of roadway for a few minutes there, especially as things kind of space out towards the end of the race. But then you've got these crowds typically at the start and the finish. There's always a big party at Seaside. How is that looking this year?
You're right. It can be quiet and serene, and then other times we can have some clumping at the race exchanges. We think it's safe to rediscover community and friends and family, but by following the recommendations of the CDC and the Oregon Health Authority that face coverings should be worn, and also people can distance themselves in certain areas. At the beach, at the finish party, we have miles of beach. People can spread almost endlessly. However, we are posting signage and making it very clear to the participants and anybody else who attends the event to wear a mask while you're at the beach. We are excited and thrilled to announce that we've partnered with Albertsons Safeway to offer vaccinations free of course at the beach. For participants who get vaccinated at our finish party, they will receive a complimentary 1-day relay entry into any of our race series events, domestically or internationally. So that value ranges from $600 to $1,800. We realize that doesn't do much for the actual race as it's occurring, but that's not when our duty ends. We are a brand that people follow, and we have a responsibility socially to create change and get people to move both physically and metaphorically. And in that sense, we keep telling people, get vaccinated, wear a mask, do your part. And if you do so, we can safely operate these events and have a fantastic time.
And we're about out of time, but real quickly, there are consequences for people that do violate that mask policy.
Oh, as you know, we have a waiting list, and we have a hammer too, because people want to get into this event. So whether it's the mask wearing policy or any of our other policies, we have the opportunity, because of the waiting list, to penalize teams and ensure that they are not a part of our event in future years if they cannot follow basic safety protocols.
All right, Dan Floyd from Oregon's Hood to Coast, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck with their relay race next weekend.
Thank you, and we will see you out there soon.
Yep.
And of course, we've got more information about what events are canceled, what's still happening. We know everything is changing quickly here, so we will, of course, keep you updated on coin.com. But it's nice to see Hood to Coast coming back.
It is. All right, happening today. President Biden expects